Hey guys, welcome back. For this video, I'd like to feature my recently completed run of Phantom Stranger. It was always one of my favorite characters when I was a kid, and still continues to be. Uh, this one, there's just something about this series. I mean, I collected a lot of the horror and mystery titles, but there's just something about the Phantom Stranger that I really liked. Uh, and it's taken me quite a few years to complete this run. Not that I couldn't have completed it, several years ago, but it's just one of those things where you get on a kick where you want to start collecting a title, and then all of a sudden there's another title that you want to collect, and then there's another title. So I've never really tried to bear down and just focus all my energy and money on completing one title before I go to another. I'm always picking up a few here and there, and so I'm kind of all over the place. But I've been closing on completing a few titles I really like, but I'm really happy to get this one done. Uh, Probably the first issue that I ever read of Phantom Stranger was number 34, and I was kind of hooked, and I pretty much bought every issue I could find until the end. It was only 41 issues, so I only had a few then, but then I went back and started completing trying to complete the run. This first issue, actually the first three issues are reprints from the original Phantom Stranger series, which only ran 6 issues, and I think it was out like in 1952. And those issues are when you can find them. I mean, they're pretty scarce, and when you can find them, they're outrageous. I mean, just for low grade stuff, it's hundreds of dollars, just because it's hard to find. But here's issue number 1, and actually, this version they gave him they gave him a tryout and I wish I'd pulled this book out, but he actually had a tryout in Showcase number 80 before this one came out. So you might want to pick that one up too if you're interested in the Ghost Who Walks. So issue number 1, I think that art is by Bill Drought. I'm not really sure how to pronounce his name, but the first 3 issues and those reprints from the original were by him. I think there's some new intro pages on some of these. Here's number 2. That's really a great cover, and I love the logo on here. I think it's more reprints. And number 3, I think it's got a reprint in it, but it's got some new pages, and this is where the cover art starts by none other than Neal Adams. It's a great cover. And number 4, this is the only issue with Neal Adams interiors. I think he drew the lead story, and then there was like a little 3-page backup where there were several artists involved, but I think there's a page where Neal Adams is inked by Murphy Anderson, which is kind of interesting. It's kind of an odd match, but for anybody that's interested, this is the only interiors, I'm pretty sure. Okay, number 5, another Neal Adams, and I think this is maybe more reprints, I'm not sure. And another number 5. Sorry about the glare, I need to replace some of these bags. Number 6. It's a great cover. And number 7, that's kind of beat up. But it's another great Neal Adams cover. And this starts Jim Apparo's run on the interiors. And I think his run goes from 7 through 17 and 19 through 26. And I think Tony DeZuniga did number 18 during that run. There's number 8, another great Neal Adams cover. Number 9. And I really love this cover, number 10. I just recently got this one. That is just an awesome cover. Okay, let's pull out another stack. I should have been better prepared. I thought I was, but apparently not. Okay, to continue, we have the next 10. There is number 11. More Neal Adams goodness. Number 12. And this is a favorite cover. I had to get an upgrade of this one. This is number 13. And here's the upgrade. Number 14. I think this was a knockoff on Swamp Thing. I think maybe this was right around the same time that Swamp Thing came out. I'm not sure. But there's a great Neal Adams cover. Okay, this one it goes to the 52 page or / 48 page Giants. It's number 15. And there's a lot of reprints from like House of Mystery and other mystery titles, you know. And it's one of my originals that one of my cousins gave me. This is a number 16 coverless copy. And here's an upgraded copy of number 16. And I really like this cover, number 17. More Neal Adams goodness, Jim Aparo art, some cool reprints. Number 18, another Neal Adams cover, and this is actually a Tony DeZuniga art job on the lead feature. And we start back up with Jim Aparo, another great Neal Adams cover. Another copy of 19. And the first 20 center. And that is a Neal Adams cover, or Jim Aparo cover, I'm sorry. Alright. Sorry for not being better prepared, guys. But it's just the way it rolls sometimes. You don't mind waiting around. So I'm just going to do this in an easier way. I'll just flip them around. So there we go. There's some more copies of number 20. And I guess this is more of the not knowing where you are in your collection, or as my good friend Eric K would put it, the duplicate sickness. Number 21. Jim Aparo cover. Another copy. 22. There's a great Jim Aparo cover. Number 23. It starts to feature Spawn of Frankenstein. I think Mike Kaluta did the art. Another copy of 23. And there's another copy. I think some of these are just, like I say, basically not knowing what you have in your collection. It's number 24, another great Jim Aparo cover. And another 24. And number 25. And number 26, that's a Mike Kaluta cover. Pretty cool, with Spawn of Frankenstein. Number 27, Nick Carty cover. And this issue actually starts the interior art by Jerry Taylock, or Talioke. I'm not really sure how you pronounce his name. One of those great Filipino artists that DC had working for him at the time. Really loved his stuff. And this is a there's another copy of 30 or 27, and another copy of 27. Okay, 28. More Nick Carty goodness. 29. This is one of those ones that I always wanted because I think it was in the ads of some of the other DC comics. You know, only 20 cents, best in comics or something like that, from the DC house ads. Another copy of number 29. I think some of these are Luis Dominguez covers. And this is one of those that I saw in the ads, and I really love the cover. Okay, another copy of that. And another copy of that. So we're up to issue 30. Alright. Okay. As far as the rest of these, sorry about this, guys. I know I should have been better prepared, but you know, stuff happens. So to continue on, number 31. And another copy of 31. More Luis Dominguez. 32. Obviously, a lot of these need to be rebagged. Another copy of 32. Number 28 started, I mentioned this earlier, 28 started a run of the Black Orchid. And I think Tony DeZuniga did some of the first ones, and later on Nestor Redondo, who's another great Filipino artist, took over on the art. Another copy of 32. And 33, this is another favorite. Got a Jim Aparo cover, you got a Dead Man crossover, and you got Mike Grell on the interior art. So this is a favorite from my childhood. And here's a higher grade copy of that. Okay. And this is my all-time favorite issue of Phantom Stranger number 34, first one I ever had. The Jim Aparo cover. Got Fred Carrillo art, I think. Let's see. No, this is still Jerry Taylock. I think Carrillo started issue 38 and went to 41. Now, obviously, I have a lot of copies of this, and I'll just show you. My comic shop had a sale, and they had a bunch of these discounted, like in good, the very good, for $1 a piece. So, you know, I was really, really pleased to get these. So, yeah. So number 34, number 35. More Mr. Redondo and the Black Orchid. It's 36. Another copy of 36. 37. 38. And as I mentioned before, that's when the Fred Carrillo art started. Or 37, I'm sorry. 38 is when Fred Carrillo started. It's a really good cover. 39. Another copy of 39. A copy of 40. I think that's an original. Yeah, it's one of my original comics. And there's a better copy. There's 41. Last issue, another Dead Man crossover like the last issue. And I think that might be my original. Yeah, it's number 41. My original run. I had a. I'm going to show my original copy of 34. If I can find it. It's probably in here somewhere. I might have shown it already. Okay. Yeah, here is my original copy of number 34. It is beat to death. So you can see how many times I read this book. And then, like I said, I got all those other copies, or most of them. They were on sale like for $1, but then several years ago I upgraded to a high grade copy. So there you go. Sorry this thing was so haphazard, guys. I thought I was organized here, but apparently I wasn't. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed it, and hope you're having a great Sunday. Onward and upward.